Class 11th, this is your next poem, beta. And The Voice of the Rain, written by written by the poet Walt Whitman, an English poet and father of the free verse. And this poem has been written in free verse. What is free verse? Free verse is the verse which does not follow the rules and regulations of the meter and pentameter and other meter and rules of the lines of the poem, but line is written in any way, only for the purpose of expression of feelings and emotions or ideas. So this poem does not follow rhythmic pattern or etc. Only this poem is expressing the ideas thinkings of the Walt Whitman. Here students, you will find the voice of the rain. Voice of the rain. Rain means rain water falling from the sky, being condensed from vapor. And the voice is, there is the sound of, there becomes the sound of rain. जो बारिश होती है उसका साउंड होता है, वॉइस नहीं होती, लेकिन वॉइस ह्यूमन बीइंग की होती है, एक व्यक्ति की होती है. सो द वॉइस ऑफ द रैन, हियर वॉइस shows that the rain has been personified. Poet is talking with rain and rain is also talking with the poet Walt Whitman. So here rain has been personified. Personified means manavikaran, means any object which is either the matter of abstract noun or natural thing which is not living being, not human being, and that object is presented as a human being. It shows, its activity shows like a human being. So here voice of the rain, here rain is showing voice means replying. So rain is replying to someone, to poet. So rain has been here presented as the human being. So the voice of the rain. Here poet says, and who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which strange to tell gave me an answer as here translated. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise in impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. Upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed altogether, changed and yet the same. I descend to lave the draughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only latent unborn. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it for song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, raked or unlegged duly with love returns. So Walt Whitman what says that when he starts to talk, then Walt Whitman first asks question, and who art thou? Who means whose art, thou means you. Here is means rain. So poet asks with rain means who has created you, who has made you, whose construction you are. Here art is symbolizing the attractive creation, the beautiful creation. So Walt Whitman is asking whose beautiful creation you are. Said I to the soft falling shower. Said I means I here is referring to the poet, means poet said to the soft falling shower. Soft falling shower means to the raindrops. So poet said to the raindrops whose attractive creation it was, he is, that is the rain is. Then which strange to tell gave me an answer. Then strange to tell means it is very queer, very strange, unbelievable to reply, to telling with the mouth of the poet, through the mouth of the poet, gave me an answer. The means rain, what replied? It, whatever was replied by rain, it is very strange, or whatever is replied by the rain to the poet is very strange, is totally unbelievable. But poet is here going to tell by translating the language of the rain in his own. I am the poem of the earth. Rain said that he is the poem of the earth. Poem is the beautiful creation. As the poem soothes or gives new ways, solves the problems of the human beings, gives reliefs. In same way, rain is also the poem of the earth. Here, poem is metaphor. That is, the rain is the poem of the earth. That is, rain is the music of the earth. And you know very well that music is the source of the relief, source to be free, to get rid of from the troubles, from the pain, sorrows of the human being, from their sufferings, said the voice of the rain. Then further rain said, eternal I rise. Eternal means continuously. This rain rises impalpable out of the land. Impalpable, that is the abstract, without being seen. Poem is Rain is saying that continuously it rises towards the sky from the land and the bottomless sea towards the sky. But when it rises, goes, it can't be seen because it becomes in vapor shape. Upward to heaven means upward towards the sky, whence from where vaguely formed, altogether changed and yet the same. Vaguely formed, vaguely means unclearly formed, altogether changed means when in shape of vapor it goes in the sky, and there it changes its form and becomes one, altogether changed and yet the same. When it gets changed, its form gets changed and yet it becomes same means it it changes in vapor from the sea, land, etc., and in the shape of, in the form of vapor, it goes in the sky, and there its form change. From vapor it becomes water, condensed water, which can be seen, yet it's the sense, its keynote is the same, its source is the becomes the same. And I descend to leave the and I descend means again comes on down. Rain comes on earth to lave means to wash, to remove the draughts, that is the to remove the lack of water on the earth. Atomies, to wash the dust particles, dust layers of the globe of the earth. Means rain comes from heaven on the earth to remove all these here draughts, atomic dust layer. All these are the problem, showing the problem, that is the adverse effect of the human race and sufferings of the human race. So by coming on the earth, it removes all these problems of the human race, all these problems of the earth. And after that, further poem is saying that, and all that in them without me were seeds only. Further poet is saying that if rain will not fall on or come down on the earth, the seeds which are lying in the soil will remain same, only seeds. There will be no life, there will be no circulation of life in seeds. They will not change in the plants in the lake of the rain. Latent unborn, latent means lying unborn without sprouting, they will remain stay in the earth only in the shape of seeds. So rain is here to fulfill the greenery of the earth, to decorate to the earth. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin. And further shows the telling poet that and forever means continuously. What does rain? Rain comes and fulfills again the its origin, on origin, because here it is saying that rain comes in the water vapor form, it goes from land and the sea to the heaven, and again when it falls it again comes into the land, on the land and the bottomless sea. So land and bottomless sea is the origin place of the rain. So rain is saying that by coming, by falling from the sky in the shape of rain water drops, it fulfills, it gives new life to its origin, that is the land and the sea, and make pure and beautify it, and thus makes brings purity and decorates the its sources and the earth. And after that, further poem is saying that for song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, raked or unraked duly with love returns. Poem Ran is saying that as poem of the poet is either raked or unraked. Raked means appreciated, unraked means not appreciated. Either the poem of the poet is appreciated or not appreciated. It comes or it brings appreciation to the poet, that it gives the contentment to the poet, whether others praise or not praise to the composition of the poet's poem. But after completing the poetry, a poet relieves or feels the soothness, the relief in his heart, contentment in his heart. In same way, the rain when fulfills and all these, that is the giving the life to the earth and ocean and other living beings on the earth, whether it is appreciated or not, but it feels contentment in its heart. Rain feels contentment in rain's heart, that it has done, rain has done its own job, whatever it has said in above lines. In this way, रैन हैज़ बीन प्रेजेंटेड हियर इन द पर्सोनिफिकेशन फॉर्म, मानवीकरण, इसे एक मानव की तरह प्रेजेंट किया गया है एंड यह एक मानव की तरह रिप्लाई कर रही है पोएट को. एंड इन दिस वे you can memorize or learn in your mind a quote of the Shakespeare, that rain is the gentle blessing of the heaven. रैन जो है वह हेवन से आती है, खुद आती है इस धरती पे और आकर के हरियाली भर देती है, सुखद दृश्य लाती है. इन सेम वे poet is here, Walt Whitman is saying that rain is the bliss of God, and automatic bliss is the God of the God, and the same thing is being said by the Walt Whitman. Thank you. Have a nice day.